But I am
Appeal
representing
the board start.
the 32,000 primary
Sir, why you are
teachers.
so impatient?
No.
To be mentioned matter is appearing as if we have to hear it just now and dispose it of. To be patient, sir. Yesterday also at the time of mentioning you insisted like this.
My lord, we are the candidates who are serving for last 8 years and plus number of months.
No, you are appearing for who?
For the candidates who are the appellants, who are serving following a recruitment process from 2017.
Who are they?
They are the primary teachers appointed in 2017 February.
And in item number 1, it is the board is the
Well, that's correct, but there are item 1 to 44. May I, Lordship need not see any of the documents for today. Well, what happened? No document is necessary for today. Well, just a bird's eye view. Well, there was a there was a recruitment process in 2016. Then we are recruited in 17. We were serving. 2022 writ petition was filed. Learned single bench cancelled 32,000 primary teacher service. Direction of the learned single bench was twofold. One, cancellation of 32,000. Number 2, there should be a fresh selection. And during 4 months, we should be getting the amount similar to the para teachers. Now, we were not parties. The board preferred an appeal. The Honorable Division Bench stayed the portion of holding a fresh selection.
You are not parties to the writ petition?
No, we are not parties to the writ petition.
How many writ petitions?
Well, there are all. Well, I'm coming because
all the appellants.
Thereafter, the matter went before the Honorable Supreme Court. The Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, also set aside the order of the learned single bench, and ultimately, this is, Lordship, this contains the real bird's eye view. Can you have a look at this? One of the primary considerations was page 8, that we are not there, we are not even heard. Kindly come to my lord, page 8. Order. Now we filed an appeal following this order, and then
those persons are working.
Yes, we are working because after this order, my lord, now we are working.
Now, who were the writ petitioners?
Writ petitioners are Mr.
All were the unsuccessful candidates. 2000, all were the unsuccessful candidates.
No,
selection was done for writ petition, my lord.
You heard.
My lord, what happened in this matter? Writ petition was filed.
Now, you tell us that who would be the arguing on behalf of all?
But there are 4. Mr. Mojumdar will be arguing, my lord, and if anything is left, we will supplement. But there are some points, my lord.
My lord, since we are the appellants,
we would suggest that if you people can sit together and...
My lord, what happened, my lord? There are 2 sets of writ petitioner now. For one set, I am appearing. For other sets, Mr. Mojumdar is appearing.
So we would request if you can sit together and decide amongst yourself, and so that it becomes easier, no?
Yes, we can.
Instead of hearing everybody.
That will be done. That will be done.
But any addition, alteration, you would be there. There will be no problem.
I have a different prayer. Learned single bench has heavily relied on a booklet in a spiral binding, and that is spread over in the entire judgment. We don't have that copy. Neither we have the pleadings of the board. Now, my lord, in the present environment, we really do not want to depend on any of the authorities because it's our service. We have to survive by our own way.
So you people have been added as
we
have our independent appeals.
Can for 1 minute, Lord. Order of the learned single judge. We preferred the appeal before a Lordship's court, asking for leave to appeal. Leave to appeal was granted, and there was an initial and interim order. Only
that we understand.
Only stay of the termination of service for,
but not the selection.
That went up. Therefore, we are all. The order of the Supreme Court is very clear. The affected parties should be heard. That affected parties means we are the affected parties.
Mr. Banerjee, the affected parties are all parties in the leave to appeal application. They have been all added.
Special leave to appeal.
Yes, item number 26 is mine.
Oh,
my leave to appeal.
all we have preferred the appeal. All we have preferred the special
So,
petition.
no, all have been allowed to, their leave has been granted.
Yes,
Leave
yes,
has been-
we are the
The
appellants.
matter has been sent back to your lordship's court
Right.
for hearing of the appeal.
Very good. So there's
Lord, I am appearing for item number 12.
very good. Then
Your lordship
please-
fix. Well, today there is no so many arguments. If your lordship fix up any dates, we will come and we will argue.
No, that is fine. But I say that we need to have.
you are similarly situated.
But
with
I don't have that document.
No, my lord.
I don't have that document.
But
Strategy, do you have a copy of this paper book? Because the spiral binding,
Yes,
all
yes.
decisions.
Yes,
my lord,
that
what has
paper
happened?
book
We
may
have
be
done.
circulated.
My lord, what we have
All of
done.
us.
Do you have
What we have
copies of
done
I don't
earlier,
have. I don't have.
No, we have done earlier. Mr. Shakoshan, as in terms of the directions of the other appeal court, Mr. Shakoshan has prepared a compilation so that to advantage to everyone, that compilation, all documents, pleading is not there, but the documents which are essential for the determinations of this case, that compilation is there.
including that
spiral, because-
binding document which
Well, that is possibly not
No.
here.
This paper book has all the spiral binding documents. That's what I'm saying.
Spiral bonding documents, that
Item 1 in today's list
Yes.
has those spiral bound documents as part of the paper book, volume 1.
yes.
I was praying item 1, whatever is the documents, if that is circulated amongst ourselves, we can go by
I'm
that.
saying, so if you can, Mr.
Because otherwise, you would be completely handicapped.
Appeal of the court.
Tiwari has said that you take it from the appellate. This is the letter, my lord. He has made an endorsement to that effect.
But I have an argument.
Yes.
I have an argument. Very let's see, my lord. I have an there. My lord, everybody has his own view and he will speak. My argument is this: if a document has been relied upon without disclosing anybody, that document, on that score alone, the judgment has to be
no,
satisfied.
that is separate, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. When we are hearing it, Mr. Who is for the board? You,
But I appeal for the
Mr. Datta, this paper book can be circulated amongst them so that they can get a copy, and so that no such objection arises. At the
My lord, the problem is this board's paper book. The problem. I am just kind of this is the problem arose when the matter appeal court had taken up the matter. Board has argued first. Then I had to argue in the board paper book or the board paper. All papers are not there. All papers are not there.
It is in which paper book?
My lord.
Which paper book contains all the documents?
Now, therefore, a compilation has been made by.
That is without that spiral binding
That is
document.
without the spiral.
In that case, probably
that doesn't contain the spiral bind.
no. In that case, number 1 could be the spiral binding.
Let us go one by one. This compilation which you have prepared, you shared it with us.
I have already shared. Does not have the convenience brief. That convenience brief I have shared. স্পাইরাল বাইন্ডিং করা একটা 121 পাতার একটা স্পাইরাল বাইন্ডিং আছে যেটা রেকর্ড
We specifically need 2 things. One is the spiral binding, and another is what the boards and everyone said before the learned single bench, because we are not
Mr.
there.
Bandyopadhyay is similarly situated with you.
I don't mind, but Lordship kindly.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay says there is no such problem. He can start his
No,
argument.
today I have an apprehension. That's Mr. Bandyopadhyay's view, which maybe I do respect that. But I feel today's environment is completely different. We do not know. This matter might go before the Honorable Supreme Court. But we have had the examples. So now we need to see every document so that we can defend.
This is not the judgment, sir.
I said only 2 things.
Mr. Datta, why don't you share your paper?
May I make this suggestion? I have the soft copy of the paper book myself.
Very good.
My junior also has. Whoever requires may write to my learned junior. He'll send them by email. Let them provide the email IDs.
Done, that is, but that.
Press of a button, everything will go. This is one set of documents.
Yes.
And the other set of document is which has been prepared by Mr. Shakoshan's junior.
Yes.
Let that also be circulated in this similar manner.
Yes.
You have that copy?
No, I don't have.
I have
copy.
Correct. Achha.
The third is the so-called spiral.
Huh?
Somebody has to take responsibility for that. Let that also be circulated in the same
Part
manner.
of the paper book.
That spiral binding document.
Yes.
21 part of the paper book, my lord.
So that is a part of the
Very
paper.
well, then it's all right.
So that can be transferred to them.
Yes.
If the paper book is given, then
Everything will.
So he will give the soft copy, Mr. Bandyopadhyay.
Yes, my lord. Once it is scanned,
we are very
it can be circulated.
No, Mr. Sen and Mr. Lahiri, the convenience volumes that you have prepared, does it contain anything in addition to the paper books?
No, we have
Then why do you want us to rely on the convenience volume?
I have prepared, my lord.
No point increasing papers.
Yes.
That is necessary for our contention because our contention was never there before the writ court, single bench. We were not parties.
Correct.
So
that's what I asked. Is there any document in addition to this in your convenience volume?
Yes, there.
Malad, may I just
We don't know what is there.
One thing. Two things are very important.
Basic documents, sir.
Two things are very important. Point is, since we are not there, we are having our substantive pleading that we have pleaded in our stay application, because this is the first time we have got it. Stay petition, we have made our pleading. That pleading has to be taken into consideration apart from compilation and other things.
No, that is there now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. That is already there.
That is already on record.
As we have requested, you people will share those soft copies. I am fixing up a date on which you start the argument.
Yes.
With deepest respect, my lord, in the compilation which was permitted by Mr.
We would request another thing, if you can make a short, the appearing councils and the group of the matter, so that we will hear the lead council and finish.
This is not a question of lead council. It is a question of everyone has its own view to argue.
We are not saying that. We know that, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. If anybody wants to add anything, he will add.
There could be hardly. There would be. No, that may not be required. There may be hardly 7 to 8 councils who would be arguing, spread over to 32,000 number of teachers who have been serving for last 8 years.
Then what is your difference with Mr. Bandyopadhyay's client?
My lord, fundamental point like locus, no difference. Now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay thinks
not locus on merits also.
Almost like
nothing. Please don't put it on my mouth, please.
My lord, I do not know.
No. What I think, I don't think. You don't put it in my mouth. You were there when I argued the matter. Practically, stay petition, I argued the matter. You know what I know. Why do you know? Now, why you are in a conflict? If you do not know, then don't say. Then don't say.
Of course.
Otherwise,
but whether Millard, excuse me, Millard, whether Millard, I have argued the matter before the appeal court. That Mr. Gupta and myself argued the matter.
But now it will start as zero.
Mr. Dhar, let it
Otherwise, you speak a volume. You become Mr. Dhar will become a leading counselor. তুমি বলতে দিচ্ছিস না তুই আজকে কি হলো তোর? Millard, see, in the Mr. Gupta argued and thereafter mainly I argued and Mr. Kaur argued. Some portions were argued. In the Supreme Court, I argued. Therefore, Millard, I need time. Whether who will argue which point, what point, I will cover the entire matter, Millard. I need 2 hours time to argue. Then whenever you will lordship give it, I do not mind. First, last, middle, wherever you will lordship will place, I have no objection. But I am making myself clear. Whatever the arguments are being made by the any council, I will make my argument A to Z.
So, Mr. Gupta,
Yes.
Then you start what you can start today also. We can get an overview so that we can.
Fix a date, Millard, so that
I can start argument. I am ready to argue again. Or next thing.
it's a long pending matter, my lord.
One asked for engagement, people were unsuccessful. Addition of documents and expanding the scope of it was not there.
You are appearing for whom?
I will get what they did for me.
On which order?
What I requested, we also have a copy of the plan. Could be heard, whether they have a right to be heard or not. You can, this new application.
Which applications have come?
Right. Fine, because there was an order of the earlier decision by the 4th September that no further proceedings are allowed. The applications after that order have not been charged, have not been considered. So now that if it is understood that those applications can't be presently considered,
This order is there. It cannot be, it will not be considered.
then they will not have those applications. While they are
Paragraph 9. We make it clear that
But they will be, we cannot, let us not make it complex. If anybody comes with a pleading, that will be similar to the pleadings which are already.
No.
There is an order.
Paragraph.
Kindly see.
Order. Kindly see. Paragraph.
Court is here. If anything.
Kindly see. Just can I read one sentence of the order which was passed by the division bench last order? Paragraph 90 of the order. 4th September 2024. 23. We make it clear that no further pleadings or disclosures of documents shall be allowed any further. Why this order was passed? This order was passed when the matter was being taken up. One after another application was coming. Then court has to allow. Court has to say. At one time, court has to put a has to stop it. Court has said so many applications are there. If your loss is fine in the air, in this appeal, even if the appeals are 30.
Hearing of the
Just one moment.
In that case, your lawsuit will find 300 or 400 applications are there. Now, if kindly decide first whether lawsuits will go into the appeal or not. If the appeal is hard, everything will be decided. If the application is hard, then the applications will
No, we will hear the appeal. Yes, we hear the appeal.
Appeal. Therefore, kindly fix up any other date.
no copy of the application, sir. It's very unfortunate. So they are asking for take about the other.
The Lordship may simply ignore the applications and continue hearing the
We
appeal.
will start hearing the appeal.
Yes.
Whatever applications are there, there will be counsels for that. We will consider their prayer. Unless otherwise it gets bogged down, we cannot proceed further. So let it start, Mr. Banerjee. Let it start.
They are enlarging the scope of the read application. Is totally
That we will consider. We will consider. Ashutal. We will
Item
hear the
37, my lord, there is an application for addition of party in item 37. So lordship will consider it now or
let the appeal hearing start. Whatever applications are there, we will consider their submissions also, whichever order Mr. Bandyopadhyay is pointing out.
my lord, that is
Going to it, and we will consider.
for addition of party, my lord. That's a proper management.
Then we are fixing it on 7th at 2 p.m. Mr. Shami Ahmed, it will not end on one day. Let it start.
After vacation, let it start. It will start after vacation. Kindly see, this will not be finished before vacation.
They have waited for
Your lordships have seen that the other matters which I was arguing, your lordships have to leave. Circuit bench, your lordships have gone to the court after 7 years.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, we have to start. We have to
I don't mind.
Let us start. Let us see how much time they take. And if it spills over the vacation, that is another issue.
But on 7th, my lord, your lordship keeps it at 2 o'clock. But with this understanding that the board will start on 7th.
We'll start on that.
Okay. I am. But after board, your lordships give me chance, I will argue. After board, your lordships give me chance. After board submission.
Yes.
If your lordships give me chance, I will argue.
Yes, you argue. Let them finish it off. As you had been the lead counsel, you argue, then we will hear others if so.
Would your lordship indicate regarding these 3 documents which are
We
required to
shall
be
not indicate. This is understood.
Understood.
We should not add words to what has been given. That will create further complication. Yes, again, it is a matter of such a wide ambit. Whatever we say, that
I
will
understand.
be interpreted in some other. So it is understood. You please exchange your soft copies. You exchange your soft copies so that we can commence hearing on 7th.
একটা আইপ্যাডটা কিনে দিলাম কিসের জন্য? এই যে আইপ্যাডটা, একটা আইপ্যাড যেহেতু
But the successful candidate who is working.
We are all the successful candidates. He's unsuccessful.
We are successful. We are successful. Corruption, it became unsuccessful.
No corruption, no. Nothing.
Don't say about corruption. I want to say corruption. Don't say corruption.
No allegation of corruption.
Absolutely. This council for unsuccessful candidates. Only one target is this. Only yes, he will go. World is also saying. The blood kindly see. His endeavor is nothing. I am unsuccessful candidate. Therefore, terminate everyone's service. That is his target. Since I have not become successful. What is the what is the why since I have become unsuccessful, therefore everyone is terminated. And when staying in the court, everybody's service should be terminated. Here they are asking, they are coming for the client. Well, can you see?
After expiry of panel,
Let us start.
Cross objections would be there.
Yes.
We should be mature enough.
There is no problem. There is no. There is no. There is no.
Only
There is
take away jobs.
there is no process. There is no process.
5 years.
give appointment to us.
This will not end us to anything.
2017 selection process.
My lord, we will argue. My lord, we will show to your lordships. We will show to your lordships how there can be a judicial indiscipline because two judgments in respect of this matter have been ignored by the learned single judge. And if your lordship says why Mr. Samim alone, even the learned single judge who has passed the judgment, I am saying the learned single judge who has delivered the judgment now openly is saying, I will see how the 32,000.
But simply bringing up the heat, sir.
I have not brought it. The great council has come here. He has said corruption. That's the reason he is there. No, your lordship do not allow to bring the heat by them. If they bring heat, I have to react. He has said this is because of corruption.
You are accustomed with this heat, Mr.
My lord,
Accustomed.
which one?
You are accustomed with this heat.
My lord, I am also accustomed with this.
Temperatures, Mr. Banerjee.
Yes, one side.
Temperatures
it is not
are,
one side.
Mr.
I am
Banerjee.
also accustomed how the councils are attacked me. I am also accustomed. The point is this is a. Listen, my lord.
Why you are getting
No, I am not.
Temperatures are soaring to 40. Let's not raise it further.
No.
Temperatures are soaring to 40.
You see,
It's very hot outside.
why is it
Mr.
corruption?
Banerjee.
No, kindly see. For making a reel.
Even the SC is
Listen,
not working.
that's it. For making a reel and send it to the outside and minting money on the basis of the reel by the council, that is not helpful. That is not helpful.
Let us think of the meeting.
Corruption.
Let us think of the meeting.
But this will start from 10:30.
Corruption.
So let us not combat on that. Why you are shouting like this, sir? Why you are shouting?
If there was a panel, the thing would have been
Let us start on 7th. Let us start. We will get your hearing.